you were a DJ before a producer then, because you've been in this game since 2015, right?
Yeah. So I started out DJing and I didn't even think I didn't even have plans to produce. I thought I was gonna really work towards just doing a live set.
Hmm.
And then I decided to go to school for production. And that's really when I was just like, wait, I can make my own music. It's not that hard. Like it is hard, but
Yeah.
it's possible. So
Yeah. You don't
I
have to
was
be
just
Hans
like,
Zimmer.
you know,
Yeah.
Hans Zimmer.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to be. I mean, that's kind of the beautiful part of it these days. I mean, I've interviewed producers and DJs that started in the 70s and 80s, and I've interviewed DJs and producers that started 2 years ago, like yourself, releasing music.
Mhm.
And the common thing is that regardless of how you made it or how you put it out or who likes it or who doesn't like it, you got to do it for yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely. Actually, that's one of my track titles for the EP that's coming out in March. It's called Do It For Yourself.
Dude, whoa. Abraca fucking dabra right now. Holy
Magic.
sheesh. That's awesome. Wow. Do it for yourself, people. Just motto after tagline after mantra today.
We're a walking marketing crew right here.
No, we're a laying marketing crew. Remember, we're
Yeah.
laying down while we do everything now.
Uh-huh.
So you mentioned before we went on air, you're from Omaha, Nebraska. Now you're in Los Angeles.
Mhm.
What was it like growing up in Omaha? I mean, is there much of a dance music scene there, at least when you were growing up?
No, when I was growing up, I was going to see a lot of emo bands and just like the big concerts that would come through
Hmm.
in every city. So I really didn't discover my love for electronic until about like 9 years ago. So that
Okay.
was what like in my early 20s. And so yeah, it was not really prevalent there. I actually went to Cancun and I saw Steve Aoki DJ for the first time. That was like my first DJ. and,
Yeah. Hey,
and you know
it's probably sick though. I mean, honestly, how cool is that?
Yeah, it was the cake throwing days. I was like,
Yep.
"Okay, what? These are like DJs, that's a thing?"
Was it spring break?
I think it was around spring break time, or it probably was around winter break because that's usually like being from Nebraska. Every time it was Christmas and winter break, we'd try to go find a beach because it
Yeah.
was winter. I mean,
Dude,
you're probably feeling that right now.
it's single digits here in Chicago. Love it this time of year.
Yeah, you
Just
can't like get
love
in your
it.
car. You're just like, "Come on, break the ice, break the ice."
It's one of the many reasons I don't have a car here, but I've heard so many people complain about it. Like, yeah, you know what it's like. It's just as bad in Nebraska.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Gosh, that's awesome though. I actually am going to Florida or today's Tuesday. Yeah, Thursday. So I'm getting the hell out of here for a little while.
Oh, nice. I love Florida.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to Fort Lauderdale, the new Miami, or at least for old people, they're calling it.
Yeah, I'm down for that to be called the new Miami.
I know. I just went to Miami last summer for the first time, and god damn, that is not a real place. I loved it, had a great time, but it's like a smorgasbord of so many different cultures and nightlife experiences and food and people. And I was awesome, but like it's almost like a Vegas to me. And I think I'm going for Miami Music Week and I'm already hungover thinking about it, but that's
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna power through.
Miami Music Week is my favorite time to be there for sure.
Yeah, I need it. I need to experience that in my life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing like it. Okay, well then we'll link up because I'll be there 100%.
Yeah, same. I will be there too.
Okay, cool. Well, we just made plans together. Wow, did we just become best friends?
Oh yeah. I mean, we became friends over Jimmy Track anyways.
Yes, we definitely did. We definitely did. Amazing. Okay, rewind. Nebraska, Omaha. You're like getting into electronic music. You discover it. Did you like? Because I had a similar experience. I saw Avicii my freshman year of college, like in 2011, like when he released Levels. Barely had any friends that liked electronic music though. Like, was it kind of just you against the world loving electronic music, or did you have any friends or anybody that you were enjoying the scene with?
So one of my roommates, she had studied abroad in Australia and she came back and she was showing me some electronic music and I was like,
Yeah.
"What?" So we kind of connected over that and then my boyfriend at the time liked it too cuz he was from out here in California.
Hmm.
So he knew a lot about electronic music. So it was a very small group. It definitely wasn't I didn't have a large group in Nebraska with
Yeah.
my love for electronic and that's ultimately why I ended up moving out here on the West Coast 'cause, I went to Coachella and I was just like, "Wow, like, this is the culture here, like, this
Hmm.
this could be a lifestyle." Like, I made it a lifestyle then.
Oh, that's awesome. So you took a chance then. You moved to Los Angeles in pursuit of music.
Mhm.
Wow. Did you like get a day job to hustle or like what
Oh,
exactly was?
yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I had a 9 to 5. I was in marketing and, advertising for the past 10 years, so
Wow.
I only quit my full-time job, like, 2 years ago, so I've only been full-time DJing for 2 years,
Wow.
and total of, like, almost 7 years, so most of my DJ career on the local level was when I had a job, so I'd have, like, a Wednesday night gig, and I
Hmm.
wouldn't say no to any gigs because I was just
Yeah,
wanting to play as much as I can,
for
and then I'd
sure.
have a meeting the next morning at 7 AM because I was actually working at Native Instruments and
Oh,
all
cool.
of the rest of our staff was in Germany, so 7 AM was the time that everyone was able to meet, so I
Yeah,
just
there's no
roll
pushing
in
meetings
like,
back.
"Okay, get myself together here, let's go."
Oh man, mad respect, Alyssa. I've been hustling at a day job too, and it starts at 7 a.m. So I know exactly what it's like.
Yeah.
You got to pursue them. I mean, not pursue them, but like you got to do the day job because it gives you the ability to finance yourself musically and build your
Mhm.
brand. But you can't hold back on pursuing gigs because it's how you get your name out there. And it takes a certain type of person to do both.
Absolutely, it does, and so that's I was really excited when I did start working for Native Instruments because they understood me with, being a DJ, and they were a
Mhm.
little bit more lenient with sometimes if I had to come in a little later and stuff like that because I mean, the whole company's built on DJ gear and software, so
Yeah.
it was a good last job in the office for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome. Very cool. I bet you still have a lot of friends that still work there or maybe even are still in your circle.
Yeah, they're some of my biggest supporters that come to all my shows, and I make music with a lot of them, and,
Hell yeah.
and actually my first release was with one of my coworkers. I released my track Birdies on her label.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah,
Deck record, right?
deck record, yeah, Lida.
Wow. Shout
Yeah, we
out
were
Lida.
coworkers.
That's not come on. You don't hear that all the time. That's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, she was in the sales department, I was in the marketing, so we would get, like, lunch and tacos and beer during the day and, like and then, yeah, it was funny, full circle, we started my first release was on her label.
Wow. That's awesome. So cool. That's what it's all about, though. You never know when you're gonna. Obviously, Native Instruments is an exception, but you never know when you're gonna cross paths with someone that it's just meant to be. I mean, think about it. You came from Omaha, Nebraska to move to California to be a DJ. You got a job at Native Instruments. You started producing, DJing. Everything's come together for you. This is cool.
Yeah, it was really, like, unplanned and really magical ho the way that it worked out. It really that's why I ended up quitting my job and taking the leap because I just felt like, I can trust myself in this and everything is really, as I open myself up to this side, everything's really just flown in nicely. So I was like, this is meant to be.
Hey, what's up? And thanks for watching that video. You looking for more content now? I got your back. Go to my YouTube channel right now, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you turn on all notifications so you never miss any upcoming exclusive artist interviews, Sherman the Booth clips, new music, live sets, and more. This is your one stop shop for everything electronic music. Cheers.